In the Windy City tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. The Twins aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Michael Kopech, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Popped him up. Moncada has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Ceno can be a difference maker, as he often is. I was so impressed with him last month. He had 25 runs batted in. I was looking through the stats and it said 25 RBIs, and I had to do a double take. That's when you're picking up your team and helping them win games, too.
Striding in, Jorge Polanco. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Line drive to center field. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Alex K.
Ready now, Alex K. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, base is empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Now the 2-0 home is taken. Strike 1.
2-1.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. This is line to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full
Anderson.
innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Ready now for the White Sox, Leroy Jimenez, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Madrigal leads off first with 1 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Scherzer comes set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And he got him. White Sox leave 1. We are still scoreless. Standing in, TJ having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
A ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Off speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Into the box now, Brent Rocker. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Inside and low, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Strike called. Now the throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Madrigal ranging into the outfield. The play is made, but they're going to challenge his arm. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
Eugene Solari comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Two and one. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Madrigal onto the grass. He tracks it down as the runner will challenge his arm and head for third. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Now to the plate, Luis Robert. He went deep in the contest last night. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Jose Abreu is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Royce Lewis. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Lewis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. Now the pitch. 2 balls and no strikes. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Now at the plate, Christian Pacheco, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Pickoff move to second. Runner's back. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Lewis leads off second with nobody out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. The 1-2. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Robert comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
In now, Luis Arias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Three and 0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Yeah. 3-1. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Runners off for second. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He'll try it again from first. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Moncada waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in for his second at bat, Alex Kay. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set. The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Jimenez sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got a 3-for-5 line. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The next 0-2. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He went down swinging to start the home first. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Madrigal is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So coming to the plate, Miguel Ceno comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Ceno. Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brent Rocker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. The 2-1 home. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that baby's gone. That one worth another look with our show track technology. And the number you look at here, most definitely the one. 114-mile-an-hour exit velo. You don't have to hit it that high to get it out of the park when you hit it that hard. Into the box, Eugene Solari. Strike one to start the at-bat. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in, Royce Lewis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Strike 2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run. Leading off the inning, Leroy Jimenez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Yoán Moncada, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks. And the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Ceno is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail it here 3-1. Into the box, Christian Pacheco. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Pacheco carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Payoff pitch one more time. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Madrigal backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Jorge Polanco is on deck. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
First delivery to him on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball.
Fastball well outside.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Don't want to forget about him. Runner going a second time, and this one gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Oh, hey.
The 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game. Ready for another shot now. Alex K. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him, and there goes Polanco. Pitch misses. The throw down is going to be far. Base. So another stolen base there. Their 4th such pilfering of the ball game as we take a look at the league team leaderboard for stolen bases. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jimmy Nelson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Jimmy Nelson.
Here's Miguel Ceno. He has no prior history against this pitcher. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Ready once again. TJ hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Bullet back up the middle. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Fouled away. Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Zero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Abreu on at first, nobody out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far.
Right fielder,
that's 4
30.
strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Up next for Chicago, Nomar Mazara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters.
Now
13
catcher.
strikeouts now.
SuFuMatty.
That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. So striding forward now, Eugene Solari.
The catcher, Eugene Solari.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Royce Lewis.
The next twin up, Royce Lewis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off again, ball 3. Christian Pacheco is on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Christian Pacheco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Lewis takes his lead at third with one away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. This is line to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
The batter, number 2.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled a ball. 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Mazzara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Twins 7 and the White Sox 1. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discuss coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Digging in, Nick Madrigal. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game, and he sends it the other way toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Leroy Jimenez.
At the plate, Leroy Jimenez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Hard on the ground towards short. Polanco scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 7-1. Back here on the south side of Chicago. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
The shortstop, Jorge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Left fielder, Alex.
At the plate, Alex K. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled to first. Abreu is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 22.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Ceno. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Anderson scoops it up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on top 7. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoán Moncada. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Yoán Moncada is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
In now, Luis Robert. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
2 balls and a strike to count. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Calling for it, TJ. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Chicago.
Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 7-1. So striding in, TJ, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Here's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brent Rocker. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
From the stretch. Line hard toward right center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Kelvin Herrera enters. Now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Christian Pacheco, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Now a look and a throw back to second. Back in standing. Lewis leads off second with one gone in the inning. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Mazara's under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here. Next will be the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Down.
Akio Baloo will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Number 25, Akio Baloo.
Akio Baloo will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
Now playing right field, number 25.
Ryan Jeffers is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Number 27.
Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Lifted in the air out to center field. TJ moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail big. It's 9-1. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Arias.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Here's another 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Robert on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, DJ.
Now batting, DJ Downs, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Downs is certainly a versatile middle infielder playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed the second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in, Alex K. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Downs, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching.
The first baseman, number 22.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Ceno. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken but called a strike. And he takes strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that. And ShowTrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Into the box, TJ, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Skied into straightaway right. Mazzara is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Lewis Thorpe will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 and another foul ball. Here's another 1-2, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Changeup, good pitch there, 1-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. The 1-2 misses off the plate. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in now, Leroy Jimenez. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. He's got it, and the Twins continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Minnesota took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Max Scherzer earned his 9th win of the year and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. Michael Kopech struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.